Sometimes I find myself just thinking about the most ridiculous things, Samantha. I've been totally preoccupied lately with wondering what the hell happened to Jack? What happened to Jack?
Jack from what?
Jack from Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Because listen, Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. What happened to him after he broke his crown?
Well, we don't find out, do we?
We don't know how it ended. Did he have a brain bleed? Did he have concussion? Did he die?
Did
We
she
don't
die?
know.
Do
Did
we
she die?
care?
Did she go get help? Did she care? Exactly.
Oh my God, you're right.
We don't know these things.
We don't know those things.
It's like Humpty Dumpty. All we know is he couldn't be put back together again. Well, what does that really mean?
You're right. We never find out if he ever got put back together again.
They say he can't be, but really? He can't be? We don't really know for sure.
That's horrible.
Do you not ever just wonder about shit like this? This is the shit that goes on in my brain.
No, actually, I don't. I haven't thought about a nursery rhyme in many a year.
I am needing to know. I got to get to the bottom of this. I need to know what the hell happened to Jack.
Oh my God.
Did he survive?
Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha, why are you laughing?
Oh my God, right?
Oh my God, right?
Right?
Stop laughing at me. Right? Friends of the podcast, this week's episode is brought to you by the word exactly, which if you look it up, we feel means very much the same as right.
I have not found a new phrase other than the old one, which is "oh my God," which apparently
which we've opted to keep.
I've opted to keep it, and I will probably overuse it many, many times.
And I want to play the drinking game, and maybe we can film it. I want to see how it goes. Right? I think it sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh God, yeah.
Right? I think it sounds like a good time. Samantha, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Lisa.
Good.
Yeah, it's been a little chilly here in Saskatoon.
Oh my God,
if you look
Samantha.
up, it feels like spring. If you look,
right?
If you get outside your car, it's still winter.
And here's the thing, right? On everything that I see, whether it's something on my phone, it's something on the TV, everything's talking about spring editions. Spring editions, kind of like, look what's coming. Spring's coming. I saw one for Rice Krispies today. Spring Rice Krispies coming, right? Spring donuts coming. Spring Oreo cookies coming. How about could we just get spring coming?
How do you have a spring Oreo cookie?
I think they're probably just changing the color of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that like the carrot flavored one that they always bring out?
I don't know, right? Like they're always, oh my God, I just read that Oreo's bringing out, and let's see how long this name stays. I'm going to say it wrong, I'm sure. But the gist of it is that it's blackout chocolate cookie.
Huh?
It's based on a really dark chocolate cake. That's the picture.
Black Forest?
Nope, just a black chocolate cake, and they're calling it blackout chocolate.
Okay.
And I'm like, I bet you that title's not going to stick around for too long. People are going to be mad, right?
People are going to be mad.
People are going to be mad at that title.
People are going to be really mad.
People are going to think that that's not appropriate, right?
Probably not.
Right? That's all I'm going to say about that.
Changed a lot of things, so.
Right? That's all I'm going to say about that, Samantha.
Well, maybe the spring items, Lisa, that you seem to be noticing everywhere will help bring the warm weather, because if we don't get it soon, I'm going to think that it's going to be like winter for 12 months of the year.
Oh, right. Because right now they're saying that it is like, what is it, like something like 15 degrees colder than it's supposed to be.
I know. We should have had plus temperatures by now.
Yeah, we should not be in our winter coats.
We should not be in our winter coats.
We should be in our spring coats.
I don't even have a spring coat, and I don't care. I'll wear a thicker sweater or something. I don't know.
You're gonna have to.
Ugh.
You're gonna have to. And just for the record, I have said right many times, so whoever's drinking, I hope you're drunk. Don't at me on that. I'm
I
not
don't even
responsible for that.
I don't even notice anymore, so
Whatever. Just
whatever.
what I do. It's just what I
Having a
do.
little bit of fun at our expense, Lisa.
Yeah, hey, that's the beauty, right? That's the thing, right? We put ourselves out there, we got
Ah,
to expect to get it back.
yes, yes,
And
we do.
get it back we do. Get it back we do.
Okay, I got something for us.
All right.
It could be our new thing,
Okay.
our new summer adventure.
Okay.
E-scooters are coming to Saskatoon.
Ooh.
Apparently, it's a pilot project that starts on April the 15th, and it's not going to be warm enough for anybody to go on a scooter, but whatever. And it
Right.
goes till October 31st, which I would think is kind of late because it's freezing by then here.
Kinda getting cold
Uh,
by then.
anyways, apparently, I have thoughts on starting and ending dates. But anyways, but Lisa, do you see us scooting around town? You
Okay,
have to
what I
pay for them.
see yeah, what I see is I see us getting one of those ones with the little bucket on the side and me driving and you in
No,
the bucket.
that's not the scooter.
That's
Nope,
what I
that's not
see.
that's a motorcycle with a
That's
sidecar.
what
That's a
no,
motorcycle with a
no,
sidecar.
it's like a scooter.
Nope, it's a motorcycle with a
It's like
sidecar.
a scooter and you're
These
in
are
the bucket.
scooters, you stand on them and then they go.
Yeah, but only I just wanna do a sit down one.
Nope, that's called a motorcycle with a
I want
sidecar, and I'm not learning how to drive a motorcycle.
no, I'll drive it.
Oh
I'll
my
drive the
god, no.
motorcycle.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, no.
you
No,
sit
no,
in the
no, no,
car.
no. No. You
Yeah.
scare me enough when you drive,
No, 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 no,
so
no,
in a
no,
car, you will never get me in a sidecar with you driving the motorcycle.
right?
There's
Down
no
low to the
way.
ground, low and
No.
slow, right?
No. No.
I'll help you
So
in, I'll
slow
help you
you're not
out.
even moving.
I'll help you in and I'll help you out, right? We'll get like a little
I
step
am
stool to
not
help you.
I am not going in a sidecar, and I'm not driving a motorcycle.
Oh, come on. Okay, but would I scooter, I don't know, because now I'm just gonna be standing.
Yes, you're standing. I don't know if they're motorized, because if they were motorized, that would be cool.
Like,
If
I'm not
it's
using my foot.
if it's my power to get me going, I
Oh,
probably will not wanna do that.
no, then I'd rather go back to the motorcycle. Maybe we could motorcycle,
May let's motorcycle.
right? How
Yes,
about we
yes.
do that?
Let's
No,
do
I
that,
don't
Lisa.
know. I
You know
think
what? You know what we could find? If we went to a fair, we could find the motorcycle with the sidecar, because I think that's a kiddie ride
right?
somewhere.
It's on, like, on the merry-go-round, I think, right? Or something like that, maybe.
Oh, we
I
should
don't
do
know.
that.
We
Let's
should
do
try
that.
that, right?
Yeah, let's not do the real one, because
Not
that
the
might
real
scare
one?
me.
What
No.
about bumper cars? Did you ever like that as a kid?
Of course, I like bumper cars.
Right? I'm surprised that those were allowed, right? Like, big jolts of electricity above your
Right?
head, and the goal was just to drive into people.
Oh my god. And then
It's kind of
it
teaching a bad message teaching
it
us bad
is.
things.
For sure it is. And then, like, whiplash, like, getting the
Yeah,
whiplash.
because and the seatbelt, no matter how old you were, never fit it was just, like, slicing your throat off, right? Like, it was just danger, danger, danger. That's what those bumper cars were, right?
Yeah.
But then all amusement park rides from our youth, right? Because 'cause we're Gen Xers, were
Yes.
all just like death traps.
I'm surprised we still have, oh my god, the tilt-a-whirl.
Is that okay, was that the
That, like,
one
that whips you around in your neck, and then there's the zipper. Oh my god, the
I love
zipper,
I love the
the
zipper. You were in
the
that
zip
cage.
yes. Oh my god. That should not even be allowed
There was
now.
one, and it was called the Gravitron. Do you remember that?
Oh, and then you went in a circle?
And you just were, like, stuck on the wall.
You
Nothing
were
held you to the wall. Just you. Just you were on "Mom, can I go on that one?" "Sure, you girls
sure.
can."
Yeah.
Off you go, right? "That was fun. Can I do it again?" "Sure."
Oh my
Right?
I'm surprised people get on roller coasters, if I'm being honest.
Ah, right? It's all too crazy for me. All
Oh,
of
do you
that.
remember the roller coaster in the West End Mall when it decided to not stay on the track anymore?
I don't remember that story, but I have an issue with roller coasters inside buildings, right? Because 'Cause I'm like, something tells me that's a bad idea. Used to have something like that in Niagara Falls too, right? And it's like, I don't
Mhm.
think that that's a good idea.
I don't think anything like that's a good idea, but apparently it does really well at West Edmonton Mall.
I'm gonna pass on inside amusement parks. Thumbs down from this girl. I need to feel like if
Uh,
I'm gonna go flying off the track, I'm going for a good ride,
right.
right? I
Oh
don't
my
wanna
god, exactly.
right, exactly.
Exactly. You know what
Okay.
my favorite ride was the Tilt-A-Whirl
Okay.
and the spider. Do you remember the spider?
I like the spider, and I like the
The spider was
tilt-a-whirl.
fun.
I liked, the scrambler,
Yeah, that was a good one.
right? That was fun, and
You got
then
so sick.
yeah, and then if you were, like, brave enough back at our local fair in Stayner, we would do the salt and pepper shaker.
Oh, what was
It was the
that?
only one that went upside down that came to Stayner, and it was just 2 arms that looked like salt and pepper shakers, like little capsules, and they
Mhm.
just went upside down and around. But boy, you had to
Oh.
be brave, right? Like, you had to be really brave to go on that one.
And maybe not have eaten anything
And
for a
maybe not have
while.
eaten anything, right? I'm not a big fan of amusement
Uh,
park rides, like, I'm just they don't do it for me, like, they're fine, but I think too much can go wrong,
yes.
right?
The last time I went on the Tilt-A-Whirl, it was actually in Osoyoos. And there's a place called Rattlesnake Canyon
Yeah,
where they have like a whole bunch of stuff, right?
right?
Like it's an amusement center for families and whoever. And they have a tilt-a-whirl. So I said to Michelle, let's go. I took my sister with me and off we went onto this. We were so sore the next day. Our necks hurt. Our arms hurt because we were
Old people
holding on
shouldn't
for
do these
dear life.
things.
We should have never gotten on that
Never,
thing.
right?
But
Right? We just are not meant to do rides anymore once we hit a certain
that's
age,
such a bad idea.
right? And then, like, last summer when I went to Wonderland with my sister and her family, those kids and their father, they would wait, like, 3 hours in line. Well, you know our rule, right? We wait for nothing,
No.
let alone some 1-minute long amusement park ride.
Oh my god.
I'm like, "Never happening, never happening." Um, okay. So interesting story I have to share. I shared it as it happened in live time last week when I took my Uber home from work,
Yes.
right? And got in, it was an Uber truck. And that was kind of cool, right? Kind of different. And got in and like, hey, hey, right? It's a little small chit chat. And then I saw so the guy driving was probably, I would say like maybe in his early 30s. He was like kind of like to me, he looked like a hip hop type of guy, right? Like kind of like funky type of guy, right?
Uh-huh.
So I get in, a little bit of small chit chat, no big deal. He all of a sudden his music comes on, right? And I'm like, oh hey, sounds like it's gonna be a good ride, right? Because I liked what I was listening to.
Uh-huh.
Then all of a sudden his eyes met my eyes through the windshield, like that windshield, like that mirror, the rear view mirror. Our eyes met. He put his finger on the controls and put on the Carpenter's greatest hits, which was perfectly fine for me because I love the Carpenters. However, I think I was age shamed once he took a really good look at me.
I think he did.
Right? He turned off his hip hop music that I was going to enjoy.
Mhm.
And like this look on his face was kind of like, oh, gotta change the music. Got old lady in the back seat.
I need a good tip.
I need a good tip, right? Which he got because, of course, right? Hi, it's the Carpenters, and this old lady's excited about that,
Uh-huh. The only
right?
person.
Only person, and it was their greatest hits. I got 3 songs out of that ride.
Wow.
I know. I'm like, what are the chances? What are the chances? But dear people, you don't need to age shame us just
We
because
still
we're
listen
old.
we still know what the top 40 looks like or
We
sounds
still
like or
listen to the
yeah.
new music too, right?
We know who Harry Styles is.
Yeah, we do know who Harry Styles is,
We
and we
know
know
that
that he won the award.
yeah, and we even know that he came from One Direction. So,
Right,
you
right?
know, like we're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. We know the songs. We know the songs, right?
We like Eminem too.
So I thought that was so funny. I had a good chuckle at that. I'm like, I am totally being
Oh,
age shamed right
you
now.
are
Only thing
totally.
is that I am loving every minute of it.
Yeah. He
Right?
was really smart.
I know, right? Rainy days and Mondays always make me right. Right?
How did he pick the
1, 2,
carpenters? Like,
third,
that's
fine. What are the
so
chances?
weird.
What are the chances,
So
right?
weird.
I was like, "No way." Right? So, yeah, he is a smooth, smooth, smooth Uber driver. Right? Right?
Oh. Okay, but you know what's not gonna be smooth probably?
But
Isn't your baseball season starting soon?
you need to shut your mouth. You need to stop.
Stop!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You need to
Oh.
stop it. Oh, yeah. Because you're just saying this to be mean. You're not saying this to be cheerful. You're saying this to be mean because you don't care. You declared now I'm all riled up, Samantha. Last year, you remember a fake fan quit. Didn't just go
Ah.
unnoticed. She quit. She retired.
I do believe I did retire, yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why are you asking questions? You bringing her out of retirement?
No. God,
Good,
no.
because she's not needed.
No, I'm not
She's not
bringing anything
wanted.
out of retirement.
Yes, but yes, you're right. The Jays are starting on Thursday,
Woohoo!
and we're in it to win it.
Like you
We
were for the last
are,
10,000
yeah,
seasons.
right. We are contenders, not pretenders. The whole bit, but we will not take your negativity.
When was the last time they won,
It's been a while. It's been a while.
okay.
However, right,
Mhm.
we have a really, really good team this year. The bullpen, we'll see, but come on, right? This girl's excited.
Have you got some hitters?
We got some hitters. We got some heavy hitters, actually,
Okay. Alright,
right?
alright.
I got my Blue Jays bumper sticker ready to go on the fridge on Thursday, right? Because on the one side it says Blue Jays, on the other side it says Boo Jays when they go on their losing streak, right? Right? Girls got to represent both sides of the game, right?
Oh my god, I don't understand. And now you'll get razzled by your husband who also hates the Jays.
But he watches them, right? But he does not like them.
He watches them, I think, to torment you, if I'm going
Yeah,
to be
his favorite
honest.
team is who they're playing,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Always. That's his favorite team is who they're playing. But he does. He totally does it just to torment. A little bit like you that
Oh,
way.
I'm not. I don't care if they win or lose.
You should though, right?
I
Because if your
don't.
best friend is invested, you should be too.
You know what? You have a lot of investment in a team that hasn't won anything for quite some time.
But but we're looking promising. We're
Oh,
looking good.
all right.
We're looking good, Samantha. I'll keep you posted, okay?
Oh, yes. Woo, yes, please
I will
do.
keep you posted. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I almost got fired, but not from my job, but from my second job.
What was that?
My second job, it's my weekend job. It's only part-time. I only do it when Mike's sleeping, right? And
Uh-huh.
it is like I'm on pigeon duty.
Oh my, seriously?
Yeah, right? And I didn't do a very good job on Saturday or Sunday. I don't know which day it was. So here's the thing, right? I thought, right? I can only see what I can see, right? I am not going out of my way to go looking for them to see if they're at the far end of the deck. I'm only going in what I can see, right? So I thought
Mhm.
I'd been doing good, right? Shoot a couple off, get out of here, right? The whole bit, right? All of that. And then next thing I know, out comes a groggy Mike, must have woken up from his sleep because he could hear the pigeons.
I thought
He's
he
like,
slept with, like, ear things.
I guess he wasn't. And he's like, you can't hear that? And I'm like, no. There was a pigeon sitting in where I couldn't see, pigeon sitting. He could hear it from where he was sleeping and it woke him up. And there I am just sitting in the chair watching TV. And you know what he says to me? You're not a very good watchdog. It's like I broke his heart because I was not taking my job very serious, right?
He takes, shooing pigeons very seriously, Lisa.
Very seriously, right?
Yeah, you should be thankful he hasn't escalated.
Oh, it's gonna happen. This is the summer, I feel. Right? He was talking about buckets of cold water, throwing them at the pigeons just so they'd get out of here.
They're
Like,
never g I don't
I
think
don't
throwing water at them is going to help.
I don't know. They live outside when it rains, right? I think that they adapt just fine.
Yeah, I
So
think
I
so.
don't know, but I felt bad because I felt like I was like letting him down and it wasn't my intention. Of course, I want to be a good watchdog and I want to help with the pigeons, but apparently I didn't do a very good job that day.
You suck. You suck. You really, really suck.
right? You can't do your job. You can't do your job. You can't hear that? No. I'm like, Mike, I've been watching. There's none there. And then he opens the curtain wider. I'm like, oh, except for that one that's there. And you could tell, right? I think he even poops too,
Oh,
right?
dear.
Not
Yes,
good.
okay.
Not good. Not
Not
good.
good, Lisa, not good.
No, not good.
Okay, let's start let's be forward thinking,
Okay.
okay? Do we need to find a summer
Do I even
sport?
know what that means?
Forward thinking?
Yeah.
Forward thinking.
What does that
Future
mean?
future thinking? Do you know? No? Okay.
I am
Thinking
like
ahead.
in the
Let's
now.
let's use thinking ahead.
Okay,
Let's
that I know.
let's let's see the future.
Okay, that I know. No, don't. Okay, I gotcha.
Do we need to find a summer sport? Everyone, they got the pickles and the balls. They got the tennis balls. People play like baseball. They
They're
got
doing
some
everything.
volleyball,
They
maybe.
hula hoop,
Yeah, there's hooping. Like,
right?
what do we need to do?
I don't
Like, what?
know, but we need to do something, and I think we need to do something like really like let's like knock it out of the park. Like I don't know. What about like bow and arrows or something like that?
Like archery?
Yeah, you want to archer?
Well, okay. So this might not be a bad idea because it's stationary. There's
Right.
no running.
So
There's no
no.
jumping.
We have to pull something back, but I feel okay, we can probably do that.
I might be able to do that.
Right? Like that's got to be a really heavy piece of rope that we pull back
Well, it's
if
like a
I can't do it. Like if we can't, if
yeah,
it,
like it might be bad for my frozen shoulder, actually.
but it might
So
be a good motion though, right?
might be good.
You'd
I
have to
mean,
talk to
you
your
have
to the
horrible
lady that rubs
eyesight.
you down.
Yeah, okay, thank you. You have horrible eyesight, so that's maybe not the greatest
Like I'm probably
sport.
not well, but here's the thing, right? I am a freewheeling son of a gun. So I am just not gonna be aiming at a target just because somebody says I have to. I'm just gonna shoot the arrow. That's what I'm there for. Not there to like hit the target. I'm just there to shoot the arrow. I just want to shoot the arrow.
Okay, so everybody needs to leave while Lisa has a bow and arrow in her hand as she goes rogue
I'm gonna
trying to
go
hit
rogue,
whatever the hell she
right?
wants.
Because I'm freewheeling that way, right?
Could be a person, could be a tree, could
My
be the actual
intention won't be
target.
bad, but you know what? I can't help it, right? I'm just
Your
gonna
intention
my
won't be
intentions
bad.
won't be bad, right? I'm not trying to hurt anybody. But I'm not focused on the tree. I'm just pulling back and letting it go. That's what I'm
Yes,
doing.
until you do actually hurt someone because with your poor eyesight, you think a tree a person is a tree.
I didn't see it
So,
moving. I couldn't tell.
yeah, that's not
Unless
gonna
I
be
have my
good.
new glasses by then.
You know what? I doubt that your new glasses will live up to the hype.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll get special glasses like that the athletes wear, right? For like maybe I'm gonna start a new type of glasses. Maybe not only will I have at work, at home, at bed, I'm gonna have at leisure sport
Oh my
glasses.
god, you're gonna have athleisure glasses.
I'm gonna have athleisure glasses. So when we go to do our events, whether it be scooting on the scooter, doing the darts, doing the
Oh,
bow and
the
arrows,
bows
I
and
will have the
arrows.
proper eyewear.
You will have athleisure wear.
I will have athleisure wear, right? Athleisure eyes on. I will be wearing my athleisure eyes. Right?
Oh my
I like to stay with the trends, right? I want to be cool and be all
god.
that.
Okay, all right, all right.
That's what I'm going to do. So I don't know. I could archer. Can I be an archer? Can I archer? I can archer.
Well, you know what? If
What
you
is
were
it
gonna
called?
try a
Is it called
sport,
arch? Are you an archer or are you a bow
it's
and arrower?
archery. It's archery.
Yeah, but I'm not archerying. Am I archerying? What am I doing?
I don't know, Lisa. I don't know.
I'm bow and arrowing. That's what I wanna do.
Oh my god.
I want to bow and arrow. I'm bow and arrowing,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
I can
sure.
archer too. I can archer, right?
You do you.
Yeah. Something. Let's look into that, okay? How about we do that? How about we do that? Um
Mm.
archery it is with athleisure wear glasses.
Yes, I see this as a trend.
right? Oh, look out, what char war. Look out.
Oh,
We're coming
no.
for you.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
but I feel like as though we're trying to figure out what type of exercise, what type of sport. Like, I feel like, are we becoming sporty because it's kind of summery or something? I have found my new exercise equipment.
And
I'm
what
gonna
the
put a bid in at my work. I'm gonna ask my boss if I can get it. If
a
we
bid?
can a bid, right? Because it's gonna cost money, right? So I'm gonna put a bid in to see, hey, do you think, can we work this into the budget or something? You want to know what it is?
Oh my
Right? Because I think that it would help me a lot.
god.
So what it is it's a stationary, and this is real. This, I'm not making this shit up. This is for real. It's a stationary bike, so you can pedal, right? It's a pedal bike, like a exercise bike, and it has a desktop, a tabletop that you can do all your work on.
You're going to pedal and do work at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be working and working out. Yeah,
All the time.
all the time working, all the time working out.
Getting in those
Think
steps.
of the weight I'm going to lose.
I think that you are not going to get the stationary bike from work.
You know why? It's a work one. I saw the ad. It's a workplace. It has a
I don't
tilting table, so for your
mm,
laptop and all of that.
no.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I don't see your boss or your boss thinking that this is a really great idea.
Well, why not? They have stand-up desks for people. Why can't I just get a
That makes
stationary bike?
sense because 'cause you're standing up at work,
Yeah, instead
not,
I'm biking.
"Excuse me, can I get a stationary bike?"
Right. And then I do my work while I exercise. So it's good because it's good for my mental health. If I play that angle,
Oh,
right?
yes. Right.
Why not?
Exactly, Lisa.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't
Exactly.
you why wouldn't you say that if that's what's making gonna make this coworker's life even better than it already is at work? Why wouldn't you just do that?
I think you should really think about the argument you're going to make for getting that stationary bike.
I don't have an argument. I just made it, right? It's a stationary bike with a desk on it, and I would like it,
And that's
please.
enough. If you could
That's
just ring that up for me.
that's what I this is what I'm looking for, please and thank you. Right? I'd be good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, when you get that bike, you snap a picture of it
I'm gonna
while you're
ask
on
about
it
it.
pedaling away.
Because exercise, they say, in the workplace is good for your mental health.
I don't know if it
That's why
meant
there's
a stationary bike.
that's why lots of offices have, like, gyms and stuff, right?
Yes, this is
So,
true.
I'm just saying, right? I'm not asking for a gym, just asking for a stationary bike with a desktop.
Don't you have a gym at the hospital?
Yeah, but I don't have time to go use that, right? Because 'Cause I'm
Oh,
too busy doing my work.
so it's bird, one stone, that
Right,
thing, right?
yes, yes, right?
Killing the bird with one
Too
okay,
busy doing my work, so this
got
way
it. Okay.
I could do all of it,
All
hey?
all together.
All together,
You're gonna
right?
be so productive.
I'm gonna be so fit, right? Those little legs will just be going, going, going.
Oh, okay, so, yeah, that's probably not gonna help your muffin top because that's where this is really going.
It's it's a pitch to help my muffin top.
And I don't think it's gonna help you get a butt either, because that's not the right exercise for you.
I'm fine. I don't need a butt. I had a butt when I was younger. I don't need a butt in my adult years. But I am still in search of getting, and that,
Ah.
which brings me to this interesting point about said muffin top. Okay. There is something on the Instagram, and you can get a camisole, and its claim to fame is, we don't want you to have a muffin top.
Well, where does the fat go?
It goes in the camisole somehow.
How?
I don't know, but they showed a picture and she
It
didn't
can't
have a
be
muffin top.
it can't be comfortable.
She had well, listen, right? It's not gonna be comfortable, but a little, no pain, no gain.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They showed
Mm-mm.
it before,
No.
she had a muffin top, showed it after with it in her new one. and it was
Aw.
gone,
Like,
right?
why do you're so easily sucked in. Let
And
me guess, you've already bought it,
I
and you're
haven't yet.
expecting it in 3 to 6
I
months.
I haven't yet, but it's 45% off right now.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
a good deal, right?
Such a good deal.
Such a good deal.
Yes, I think you should definitely
Start with your muffin top.
yeah.
Poof, muffin top gone. It's like a magic shirt.
Okay, you let me know when it comes in. We're still waiting for the water bottle.
I know, but remember, I got the shoes.
You got the
So
shoes.
I'm 1 for 1, right?
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, Samantha. If
Alright.
you're gonna be like that.
So, I know that we're getting old and that comes with a whole bunch of fun stuff. Like, do you think that old people make plans all the time, or do you think that young people make plans? Like, do they make plans as young people, or do they is it like fly by the seat of your pants? Like,
I
or
don't
is it
think
just
no.
like, is it a generational thing? Is it an age thing? Like, all of a sudden you're now the people who make plans.
Well, I'm always a person who makes plans, right? Because I like plans. So
That's
I
true.
always like plans. But I think, right, I like to have a plan. I think, like, whereas you think you take the HHG, lives in a life with no plan,
Uh-huh.
but manages just perfectly fine.
I know.
And you're kind of like, sometimes a plan,
Mhm.
right? And you seem to do okay too.
Mhm.
Right? So I think that it's generational. I think that, like, okay, think back to when we were kids, right? We didn't make plans. Did we have plans? Oh, no, all we had were plans when we were kids, right? Going to the
Mhm.
movies, going to the dance, going out, doing this, right? Going over to Barb's house to hang out and listen to music, right? We were always doing something, right? We always had plans.
So, that's
Think of
because
your
they had us.
nephew. Think of your nephews. Think of my nephew. What are their plans? Do they do plans? I don't think they make plans. The kids stay at home nowadays,
Yes, they do.
right? Their plan is their bedroom. They plan to stay in their bedroom,
Mhm.
right? We didn't do that. That was like our last resort, right?
Well, but we also didn't grow up with half the shit that they have now.
No, but we wanted to be out, right? We didn't want to be at home,
No, that's true. We didn't
right? We
wanna
wanted
be
to
at
be
home.
out on our bikes. We wanted to be
Yeah.
out driving the
Yeah.
car,
Uh-huh.
right? We would just go shopping to go shopping,
Uh-huh.
right?
We did make plans, didn't we, as
We
young
made
people?
plans. Yeah.
And then did it fall apart when we got older, or did we just continue it into our later years?
I think we continued, but then I think you don't make as many plans as we get older, right? Because then what's your plan? Your plan is to go to work every day,
Ugh.
right?
Yeah, that's
And
true.
then if you can fit something else in during the week, then you do,
And then if
right?
somebody cancels, you're like, "Excellent, I'm staying home."
Excellent. We're staying home. Plans
Oh
are canceled.
my god. When you're young, you go out, you do
Right.
stuff, you're like, "Woohoo." When you're old,
Exactly.
you're like, "Yes, I'll do it, but if you cancel, it won't break my heart."
Right? Nobody's mad when plans get canceled once you hit a certain age, right? Right? In your 20s and your 30s, you're kind of like, oh, really serious? I really wanted to do that. And you're kind of mad at the person for canceling. Once you get to your 40s and 50s, you're good.
You're good.
Yay, we canceled. We have a cancel. Right?
Oh my god, that's so true.
It's weird how that goes, eh?
It's very weird.
I don't get it either. I don't get it.
Huh. Young
Uh,
people, go out, do stuff.
go out and do shit, man. Right? Don't just stay in your bedrooms.
That's what I think they should do. Go
That's what
out,
I
do
think too.
things.
Samantha, I've got a really big decision to make. And I have to make it before obviously May 1st when summer food switches.
Oh, is that when it switches for you?
Like ideally, right? I feel it has to be by then at the latest. I don't know what to do with watermelon anymore.
Well, I thought you liked it.
I do, right? But last year, watermelon disappointed me a lot.
Oh, did it not
Right?
taste good anymore?
It didn't always taste good.
Well,
Sometimes
let
it
me
was
point
kinda like squishy.
let me point something out for you.
Okay.
Watermelon
Yeah.
is made up of water, and
Yeah.
you don't like
I don't
water.
always like water, right?
So, I think if there's not enough melon in your watermelon,
Right.
You are no
right?
longer happy,
No, all right, I become
right?
unhappy. I become unhappy and a little bit angry at watermelon because it's not watermeloning anymore.
It's not melaning enough to make the water go away.
No, right? And I'll put like a couple like a packet of Splenda. Don't start.
You
Don't
just
start.
you put sugar on top of sugar.
It's not sugar. It's got
It
no
is.
calories.
Nat
It's free.
it's
It's free.
natural it's
It's not.
natural
It's
sugars,
free with no calories.
and you're
It's
putting
fine.
fake sugar on top of what are you
It's
doing?
not sugar. It's
Thank
no
God you take a
calories.
diabetes pill.
And I'm never giving that one up. That's my insurance pill actually, right? The doctor, and we could probably stop this one, but do we need to?
Do we need to? Is it
Maybe we should keep
necessary?
it just in case. Just in case.
Oh, I
I'm
can
just
have 3
saying,
packets of sugar.
I like a little Splenda on my stuff.
Oh, you even
It's
put
not
sugar on your sugared cereal. Like, let's get real
Yeah,
about this.
yeah, but here's the difference. I don't put Splenda on it. I only put the real sugar on it, and I
Oh,
have
because
stopped
that is
that.
so
No,
much better.
I have stopped that because now we don't have real sugar in the house, right? Because it kept disappearing too quickly. And I didn't have any reasons. I couldn't keep coming up with a reason. I don't know. I spilt it. I don't know. It went down the drain. I don't know, right? I was like, fine, take the sugar. Just take the sugar, right? It was like after my heart attack and the salt too. Take the salt, right? So now I use near salt, which really should be not nearly salt at all. But I still find that Splenda on certain things tastes like sugar,
Yes.
even though it's not, because there's no calories.
I
So I'm
cannot
just
even.
saying. Yes, so I'm just saying that's my watermelon dilemma, right? Because I love it with all my heart, but it disappointed. It let me down last year.
I foresee a future with you not eating watermelon this summer.
That makes me so sad.
Yeah, because it's still gonna be too watery and not melony enough.
But I don't want it to be over meloned because then that's too much melon.
I know, but you also don't love water, so
I don't love water.
I'm surprised you like watermelon, that's all I'm saying. It's kinda like your mushroom allergy, like,
It's
you don't
real.
like mushrooms and you say you're allergic, but yeah,
I am.
you eat truffle fries like you're the
What
pig
I've
looking for the truffle.
said,
Like,
let me
you're the
clarify.
pig looking for the truffle.
Right. Listen, let me clarify again. I am allergic to the mushroom. I've never said anything about the truffle.
The truffle is a mushroom.
It's a newfound mushroom. We didn't
It's
always
not
have
new
it.
and it's not found. It's
Well, we didn't grow up with it, did we? I'm talking about the basic mushroom that I grew up with. That's where my allergy lies. That's
the
where it
look on
is.
the waitress's face on Friday night when you said you had when she asked if you had an allergy, and I'm like, don't say it. And you're like, I have mushrooms. She's like, well, you're just you're ordering the truffle fries. Like, that's a mushroom. And and me again having to apologize for you looking like an idiot.
I don't look like an idiot. I'm explaining my
No, you're
allergy.
not, because she even the confusion on her face, the confusion was like, I'm just like, you should just stop. You're not gonna get it. She's not really allergic. She just
Yes, I
doesn't like
am.
mushrooms, but
No,
she's
I'm
okay with
allergic.
truffles.
And my sister's allergic too.
No, she's not.
Yes, she
No,
is.
she's not.
Yes, she
Sorry. Linda, I'm sorry, but no, you're
Yes,
not.
she is.
No.
We both are,
Oh, okay.
right?
And I can't. You know what? Like, this is 20 years of me having to go, no, you're not allergic. Like,
But
I'm
I
so
am.
okay. Like I said before, get the goddamn medical alert bracelet then. And then I'll shut up.
I don't know if you would. I don't know.
I would.
I think you'd think I made the bracelet. I forged it and made it and forged and fired it and
Of course, I would think that you
engraved
would
it. You'd
find
think,
a way to get a
yeah,
fake medical alert
right?
bracelet.
Yes,
I'm
you'd be
not
like, you paid
stupid
somebody in some third world country for this, right? You wouldn't.
because you saw it on Instagram.
Yeah. Keep my eyes open. Keep my eyes open.
Oh, okay. But you never I think you should just give up watermelon.
I know, I might have to kick it to the curb.
I think you should.
Sad.
See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya.
Yeah, it's tough being me with those decisions.
Well, it is tough being you because apparently you have not figured out yet what the perfect bite of food should be. Again, as I watched you on Friday eating your food, and I'm like, and you're, and I look over, and and you're like chewing this, what seemed probably like half a piece of the meat that you were trying to cut in your mouth, and I'm like,
Um,
too big, Lisa, and you're like, yes.
Too big, too big.
Like when the bite is too much when you're shoving it into your cheek like a squirrel.
When you move it to your cheek, you've bitten off more than you can chew,
It's too much, and
right?
I know that you guys have seen other people do this. Lisa cannot be the only person who doesn't know how to cut her food properly. Like, she cannot be the only person.
And then the funniest thing, right, is that we used to have a dog named Gus growing up, and Gus used to do the same thing. Gus would take a piece of food, like if we gave him a crust, and if it was too big, got the same look on his little dog face and moved it to the side of his mouth. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing what Gus used to do, right? Because you don't know till it gets in there, and then you can't spit it out. All of a sudden it's in there, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
It's too
monkey
big.
see, monkey do, hey?
Yeah, right. And you can't even make that process look good
No, and it didn't look good because as you were, like, trying to
because you're
gnaw
working it. You're
the
working
meat
it.
down.
It's a
It
lot of
looked
work.
Yeah, it looked like the
It's
really
not
wrong
very
size.
ladylike. Well, not very
No,
ladylike at all.
it was not.
No,
It was not.
no. But I know it. I know it.
Okay.
But
And yet you keep doing it.
not on purpose.
No.
It's never on
It's like
purpose.
you never realize how big that piece is till you shove it
Ever.
in your
Till it
mouth.
gets in there and I'm like, oh shit. Right? Because I'm either gonna choke to death, which isn't really the best idea either.
Nope, not
Right?
really.
Spitting it out's not the proper thing to do.
I don't know. I don't know how to help you with this because it's like teaching a 54-year-old woman how to cut her food for the very first time. And
I
I
know,
don't feel
right?
like that's not my job
I
description.
feel like maybe I need to like take a refresher or something.
No, oh my God.
Right?
Yes.
That's what
Yes,
I
I
think.
think so.
That's what I think.
Okay, but going on the tangent of summer and getting warmer, because maybe if we speak about warm things,
It will
things that
come.
involve, yeah,
Like Field
it
of
will.
Dreams, build it, they will come.
Right. So there's apparently a new device out
Yeah.
called a Chillomatic.
Oh, I heard about the Chillomatic.
And it's an instant beverage cooler.
Nice. Eh? It's for your cans.
It looks so rudimentary. I'm like, people are going to buy this.
Yeah.
People are totally going to buy this.
Yeah.
It's basically it's a plastic container, you put in your can, whatever it is, you put ice over top of it and you whir that thing
You
really
whir
quickly
it. You just whir
until
it.
it's cold, apparently.
That's it looks really easy to use, right?
Yeah,
Really user friendly
it's
for sure.
definitely user friendly.
Definitely user friendly, right? Looks like it should have been out of like remember the K-Tel days from
Yes.
the 70s, right? The Chillomatic, like where is the infomercial on it, right? Right? Like
Oh,
where is like the ShamWow guy?
oh,
I
he
feel we need to
died,
bring him
didn't he?
back.
Died?
No, I don't know if he did.
I
Maybe.
think he did.
Did he?
Or was
I
it
don't
the
know.
slap chop guy? Remember the slap
Oh,
chop?
but I thought that weren't they the same guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was. Oh my God, maybe.
I don't know, but bring back the guy who does like the Ginsu knife, right? That cuts through the can. Give him a new infomercial.
You know what? They were so entertaining.
Oh, and you like watched them because you loved them, right? Like the Romco, right? Remember, and like take this chicken and put the chicken in here, and voila, Romco says it's like done in 2 minutes. This
Yeah.
chicken.
Is that what happened? Like that got replaced by the QVC,
I guess
the
so, but
shopping channels?
QVC, that's too serious, right? Because that's too
Yeah, it's not
much
gimmicky.
about It's not gimmicky. It's too much about business, right? Like we ordered the bamboo steamer because I want rice to taste like that. Right?
Have you
Didn't it?
used it? No.
No, no. We ordered it when we were kids,
Oh,
right? Took my dad's credit card and ordered it. Gift,
y-
gift.
you did
We
not.
did too. We did too. And my mom and dad did not appreciate the bamboo steamer like we thought they would.
Oh, that's not good. That's not
That's how it
good.
was back in the 70s, right? I'm sure we got spankings and groundings and the
I
whole
have
bit.
I have no doubt you got it all.
Yeah, all of it, right? But I think of that, the Chillomatic, I'm interested.
So who do you think is carrying that Chillomatic?
Probably Canadian Tire,
Oh yeah.
right?
Or as seen on TV. Ooh,
Yeah,
like
that
those joints.
yeah, because they got like those stores, those as seen on which totally are the KTEL stores, right?
Yes, they are.
Like they just became as seen on TV, right? And I'll take the mini
Oh.
skis and the snowball flinger and the thing that will build me a perfect igloo. I want all of that, right?
Oh.
Right?
I
And I
think we
want
should
the
check
new
it out.
record and the record with Grover on it,
Aw.
right? Those were fun times.
I think we should go and find it.
I think we should let's track one down and see if it works.
I'd be curious.
I'd be curious too. If
Hey, you know what?
not, probably Amazon.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Probably, right?
It's that thing has everything.
Yeah.
Okay, Facebook Tuesday, Lisa. I was wondering
Samantha,
how it was going to how it was going to shake out.
I felt that you handled it well. Like you didn't cause me any grief when I showed you the picture and you saw it was Michael Bublé on there.
No, I'm like, I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit.
Hate.
Okay, I'll take the hit. But you took the hit too.
Why do you think I took the hit too?
Well, they didn't pick on Elvis because you're really lucky,
Right.
but they were
Right.
picking on Harry Styles.
I know, right? And I'm like, how can you pick on Harry Styles, right? Even if you hate Harry Styles, did you like David Bowie? Because that's who
Yeah,
he's
but
a
he's not
young.
like that David. Like he's not David Bowie though.
He's kind of like sexy, like a young David Bowie,
I suppose so.
right? He is, right?
With
We're
more
old girls. It
tattoos.
sounds creepy,
It does sound
but
creepy.
whatever, right? You know. And everybody hates Michael Jackson.
Everybody does. They hate the Michaels.
They hate the Michael.
Somebody called Rod Stewart creepy.
Yeah,
I might have to agree on that one.
right.
And a lot of people were like not happy with Sting.
But people loved it. Nobody kicked Elton John, I don't think.
Nope. Well, nope. Someone did,
Did they?
but it was only one,
Huh.
I think.
Interesting, hey?
People kept Elton. They kept Elvis.
They kept Elvis.
You big suck.
Yeah.
Who else? Well,
That was kind of it, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
But I handled it. They didn't like Michael Bublé. It's not for
Who does?
he's not for
Nobody
everyone.
does.
He's not for everyone.
He certainly is not, right?
I don't care. But the fact that people didn't love Harry was very surprising.
I know. I thought for sure people would be like not touching him with a 10. I thought he was a shoo-in to make it to the end.
Somebody said they didn't even know who he was.
I know, right?
And I'm like, oh, I think it was Cindy Harder. And I said,
That
Cindy,
was Cindy Harder.
he was the lead singer of One Direction.
Right? He won Best Album of the Year. Right? Come on, Cindy.
When's the last time you listened to the radio?
Right? Are you part of the world right now, Cindy Harder? And we talk like this because we worked with Cindy.
Yes, we worked
Right?
with Cindy.
So we like to poke a little bit of fun. Sometimes she'll poke it back. She'll poke it back.
She will. She will.
Okay. I have a revelation, and I am totally caught off guard by this, as I'm sure you will be too. It just developed over the last week or so. My name is Lisa, and I am a closet Swiftie. I am a Swiftie. I am a closet Swiftie.
And how did you come to this realization, Lisa?
Because I watch her on the TikTok and love her.
Oh.
I am spending a lot of time with Taylor Swift on the TikTok.
Are you watching the snippets of her tour?
All of it. I'm sure I've seen all the tour by now a couple times.
Oh.
Hi, it's me. Sam's the problem. It's me. Right?
Stop it.
I'm like, I know the dance moves. I
Uh-oh.
know, like,
Uh-oh.
that her mom and dad are there. I am a total Swiftie. I like
I
the interviews that they talk when they just talk to her about things, and she's very, very smart young lady.
she's very articulate.
She's very articulate, right?
Uh-huh.
Very articulate. And I am proud to say that I am a Swiftie. I am part of the fan club. Right? If I would have known, I would have tried to get tickets. I didn't know then.
Oh, okay, there you
I
go.
didn't know then that I was a Swiftie. Matter of
I
fact, I
think
think I was
going
trying not to be a Swiftie,
I think going to one of her concerts would be crazy.
but I think it would be amazing, right? Be amazing. She sings for almost 3.5 hours,
Uh-huh.
44 songs. Oh, I
She
don't
goes
know
through
every
all with this tour, she's going through all the albums, right?
I know, right? And I don't know every song, right? Because again, I'm just a new Swiftie, but I'm getting there. I am getting there, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? Marry me, Juliet. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and now that I'm singing, actually, this just popped into my mind. Dear Kelly Foster,
What?
she said that my rendition of la la la
Oh, no,
la,
no, 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 no. Stop,
right?
stop, 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 stop,
Right?
stop.
She said it didn't sound like the original.
And it doesn't.
You can say
Nope, 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 nope,
right?
nope. Stop it. That
From the House of
there's no
Gucci.
words that are coming out of your mouth. There's
Because
no
I'm singing
words.
in opera.
No, because that's not
But
opera.
it is opera.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No, let's
is.
believe Kelly Foster, shall we?
No, I am
Yes.
not going to.
Yes, we
I'm
are.
going to practice and practice and practice
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
practice. And
Anybody
when
who's watched the end of Lady Gaga's movie Gucci,
House of
How
Gucci,
to Gucci,
right?
please be on
You
our
could
side.
say,
No, stop.
just
You're so horrible. You're ruining the song for
I'm
so many people.
not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. I'm gonna keep practicing it.
Can you just stick to Taylor Swift?
And Kelly Foster, I'm coming for you.
Don't.
I'm gonna sing it. I'm gonna
Oh.
sing my rendition for her.
Mm-mm.
Yep,
Nope.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Nope. Nope.
That's what I'm gonna
Nope.
do.
Nope.
Sorry, as I segue, but that took me away, right? Because I'm all about my music right now, right? So
Congratulations.
I'm just saying, right? Just saying. Kelly Foster. Kelly Foster.
Leave her alone.
I know, right? She's a dear friend,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm just saying. But here, can I say one more thing about Taylor Swift?
Sure, you're on a roll. Go for
I
it.
am on a roll, right? And I feel like I'm defending her, right? Because she's like my friend because I'm a Swiftie.
Yes.
And if you're a Swiftie, then you're automatic friends with her. That's her thing. That's her gig, right? She loves her fans. So
Mhm.
she loves me. Okay. This is kind of I did not just hear that, okay? I did not just hear this, Samantha. Taylor Swift was seen leaving her concert dressed in casual baggy jeans and a big sweater and a pair of like casual boots.
Uh-huh.
And there's people on the TikTok now that are calling her a lesbian in denial.
Well, I mean, if she was a lesbian, that wouldn't be the end of the world.
It wouldn't be at all.
But
why they're
but
judging
why
her based on what she's wearing?
that doesn't make sense. Everybody wears baggy
Because
jeans and a baggy sweater and boots.
after you've just done 3.5 hours of a concert,
Probably hot.
she's probably hot. She's probably just getting in her van to go to her bus to go to the next venue.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
So
an
I
odd
agree
That's an
totally.
odd like judgment. Like that seems like a bit of a
like to
stretch.
go like it what it did is it made me sad to think that we're not further along than that comment in society.
Well, it does seem a little judgy based on what you're
Right?
wearing.
Right? Based on what you're wearing, she must be a lesbian. Like, really? Okay.
That seems odd.
Just seemed I was like kind of riled up about that, right? I'm like, that's not right. We're better than that, society. It doesn't
Well, I
matter
would
what
hope
somebody's
so.
wearing. Right?
Well, gosh, I don't want to know what everyone thinks what I'm wearing. Like,
right?
eek.
I look like a piece of trash. You're in your fancy jammas.
I'm in my fancy pajamas.
Sam's got matching two-piece pajamas on.
You can't tell because I got a sweater on because I was cold.
I'm in like a pair of super, super, super big, baggy, can't touch this track pants, right? They're like hammer pants and like a shirt, like a t-shirt from the commercial when your V-neck looks like a U-neck, right?
Oh my, yes, that's a good commercial.
Right? That's how I feel I am.
Oh dear. Well,
I know.
let's move past that.
Yeah, right? Let's like rise above.
Let's not do that anymore, people.
No, come on.
Who cares
Right?
what you wear?
Yeah. Who cares?
Do what
Right?
you got to do.
Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. But I did. God bless Google. It gives and it gives and it just keeps giving. I love that about Google.
It's the beauty.
It's the beauty. I was typing again. I was just typing into Google, and something pops up. There's a guide. Did you know there's a guide to being a good human?
I didn't know that. I wouldn't know that cuz I wouldn't need that.
No, apparently there's a guide. And I was just like, is this the sign of the times? Or are people generally not sure how to be a good human? Like,
Wow.
we now need a guide how to be a good human.
Really?
Yeah. So all I thought was, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
We
But
are in trouble.
here are there's 10 points. Only
Okay.
10. To be a
Okay.
good human, there was only 10.
I'm ready for you.
Number 1, be kind.
Okay. Check.
Feels like a no-brainer.
Feels like a no-brainer. I could be kind.
Number 2, listen.
Oh,
Again, seems rather simple.
no, it's hard for me, right? Now I feel like
Okay.
I'm 1 and 1.
You're 1
Check.
and 1.
I don't think I can get a full check on that one.
Be non-judgmental.
Why we're not doing good right now. We now are 1 and 2
And 2.
no's.
2.
Okay.
Support people's decisions.
Yes, we're back. We're tied. Back 2
We're
and 2.
tied. We're
2-2.
tied. Okay.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Be someone's biggest cheerleader.
We have just taken the lead. We are cheerleaders for lots of people.
You need to explain this to people. I feel like this is weird, very weird. Be polite.
I am super polite.
Oh, okay. So you're winning now.
I'm winning by 2. Super polite.
Live a life true to you.
Okay, now this is where it gets tough because I don't even know what the hell that means. What the hell's that phrase mean? Like, I don't even know what that means. I can't check that off. How do I check that off when I think I do, but I don't know what it is? Do I?
You know what?
Can you,
It always amazes me how the simple things in life really fuck you up.
I know, right? But okay, just tell me. Do I do that?
Sure.
Okay. I don't like it
Okay.
when you start with sure. It makes me unsure. But okay.
Okay. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Right?
Okay. Take care of others.
Yes, right?
Okay.
We help others.
And the last one, and this is the fun one. Smile if you feel it.
Well, oh yeah, right? Smiling all the time. Always smiling. So, okay, I feel I'm a good human.
This seems like somebody
There's a
took time to write the guide and think it out and come to the 10 points. And I'm
Samantha,
like,
the good Lord
really?
took the time. The good Lord took the time to write, "Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's daughter," or something. Husband or friend, right?
Oh, I don't understand.
So people take the time and make those lists. That's since the dawn of man.
Okay, but you
Was
shouldn't
that
have to write
Moses
a
or
guide how to be a
who?
good human.
Well, God did. God wrote the ultimate. He wrote the guide.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
And then didn't Moses write a guide?
The 10 Commandments.
Right. So he wrote a guide.
He wrote 10 Commandments. This guy wrote
Right.
10 points of how to be a good
Right.
human.
So I think you're trying to remind you.
Okay.
But you know what? Why though? Like, how about like, don't shoot people? That should be a good human.
That would be great
My
to be a
guide
good
would be
human.
don't be a shitty human. Don't be shitty to people.
Don't be shitty. Okay.
Don't be shitty, right? Don't be shitty. Be nice and don't be shitty.
Okay.
Just one rule, right? There it is, right there. Interesting, Samantha.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. I think you're right. I think it's bad that we have to have a list of things that we need to check off just to make sure.
Well, the fact that someone felt compelled to do a list meant that something was going awry.
Something's going awry
Yeah,
someplace, right? You wanna
somewhere.
know what's going awry? There's a big debate out.
Uh,
The debate is, I feel we're gonna be on opposite sides of this too. The debate is scrambled eggs made with water or scrambled eggs made with milk.
hmm.
Which which do you do?
I used to do it with milk, but now I don't do it with anything. I just do scrambled eggs.
I do scrambled eggs. I've done it all. I now do scrambled eggs. I've done scrambled eggs with water and I find that they're fluffier.
They are fluffy. Mhm.
So what they say is that if you use the milk, they don't the egg taste isn't as good.
Ah, I
The winner
see.
is water.
The winner is water.
Is water.
Well, if you watch the fancy chefy people,
Yeah.
they don't use anything. They just use eggs. They
They don't
don't
use
add
butter.
water. They don't they just mix up the egg, throw it in the pan,
So
do the
then that's
little
just
fluffy
that's just
fluffy.
that's just egg.
Right. They don't
Huh.
add anything either.
Interesting, right?
Uh-huh. So I don't add anything to my eggs anymore.
Because you're trying to be fancy like those people.
I'm trying to make a good scrambled egg, Lisa.
And have you done it? Have you perfected it?
I've come pretty close.
Really?
Mm,
Just ask you, right?
just ask me.
Little salt, little pepper.
Little salt, little pepper, little seasoning salt, maybe.
Oh, in your egg?
Yeah, I like eating. Yeah,
Because that is the spurling. That is
it
the
is the
spurling
spiritual.
spice, right? Is seasoning salt.
It is. It totally is.
It's totally. It's like you're
I grew up
born,
with seasoning salt.
right? You got the bottle, you got the soother, and you got the seasoning salt, right? The Lowry seasoning salt, just in
Lowry.
case, right? Or whoever made that shit back in the day. That's kind of funny,
We totally did too. Oh my
right?
god. Okay. Okay. We're good. Okay, let's not be judgmental.
Careful,
Let's not be
careful.
judgmental.
I
Let's
feel you're.
not. No, we can't. Okay. So
We can't or we
God
can't.
God bless social media. They give you so many things. They give. And I came across a picture of a woman born in 1971.
Right.
I took a good look at this picture and I examined it and I was like, you don't look 50
Two.
51, 52 cuz she looked older than
She
me.
looks 70.
Yeah. And I was like, that is it like why?
Why?
I
Why?
was like, why? And then I thought, okay, well, I'm not the most mature person in the world. I'm sure lots of people would agree. I don't have kids, so I don't have kids wrinkles.
We definitely don't come with kid wrinkles.
Kid wrinkles, kid stress wrinkles. I mean, we
Right.
don't come with that.
Right.
I don't have a significant other that lives with me, so I don't have that stress.
Right.
I really just fend for myself. so as I was looking at this picture, I'm like, should I factor all of that in? Like, is that why, or am I delusional? Do I look as old as this person, or do I look
Oh,
older than this person?
no, right?
Right? Like I I don't want to
Come on.
I
Like,
don't want to
let's
be that
go.
she looked lovely. She looked
Did.
lovely,
She
but
looked lovely.
I didn't understand 1971 in
Right.
compared to what she looked like.
Right. It didn't
It
make
didn't
sense.
it didn't match in my
No,
world.
it didn't match.
And I was
And
like,
come
"Huh?"
on, do we not all play once we hit a certain age? Do we all not play older or younger? HHG and I played all the time. Anytime we're at the bar, older or younger,
Oh my
right? Right? Because
god.
we just need to know, right? Because we just need to feel good about ourselves.
I don't know cuz I don't want to do that to people. Like but I really was very like, what the hell? What's the secret sauce?
I think the
Like,
secret is we don't have babies,
I think it might be.
right? I think that that's the secret because we
And
don't have kids.
we're essentially like
We're free. We are
5-year-old.
free range,
Well, and we're 5. Like essentially in our essence of who we are.
right?
We're 5.
right? Yeah, like we're very young at
Uh,
heart.
like, does that make us not serious? Like, do we not have we have responsibilities.
We have responsibilities, but do you think that people take us serious? Hi, again, it goes back to we can do this through every aspect of our lives, starting with spices. You own seasoning salt. We don't own the fancy spices, and if we do, it's because we bought them at the dollar store
Right?
because somebody told us we needed to have them, right?
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
We have cutting boards, nice cutting boards, because that's what you're supposed to have as an adult, not
Right.
because I use them.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Right? But we have them because you should
Yeah.
have them. We
Well,
don't
and I
have
don't, and then I feel like I am 5 because I don't have proper plates. Like, I got rid of my plates, my place settings, like the
okay.
bowls and the plates that match because I
Yeah.
hated them and I never replaced them. Instead, I now search for all different kinds of shapes and sizes and things of bowls. So I'm about bowls and not
Seems
about
a little bit
plates. And
seems a little
then
bit
that
weird.
makes me sound like I'm not
Weird,
responsible as
right?
an
Because you just have
adult.
mixed matched you have just mixed matched
I
dishes.
and then I
But
think,
then as you
well,
say
no
that,
wonder she looks older because
right,
apparently I haven't matured
right?
yet.
And because I have an issue with glasses, we drink out of plastic,
Plastic.
right? We don't have a glass to be found. Well, we do if company comes over, we'll give you a glass, but begrudgingly, right? So
Oh.
that's why we look younger because you eat off mixed matched dishes and
You drink out of a plastic
I
cup.
drink out of an orange plastic cup, right? And one coffee mug,
And
right?
a coffee, yeah, and
Because
one
only
coffee mug.
I have
Yeah.
coffee.
And oh my god, oh, this is worse. Oh my god, I feel like this is worse. None of my coffee cups match.
Well,
I
I only
have the
have
most
one.
eclectic, weird collection of mugs
Why you need so
from
many
over
mugs
the
just for you?
years. I don't know, I just like them and I buy them, so it's like this thing that I have. It's like with
Okay.
bowls, if I like a bowl, I'll buy it, and I don't necessarily need it,
Huh.
but I have, like, nothing matches, so if you were to come to my house, you'd get a mug that says, no adulting before coffee." You would get
Right.
another one that has an inspirational quote.
It just depend, right? The other one might have Winnie the Pooh on it from when I was 7, right?
There's one that says, "Amok, amok, amok, amok," like, because it's
You're weird, man, right?
no, because I have not yet
You
matured.
have not yet matured. Our dishes match, but only because, ready for this? We got them for a gift before we got married. And we're still using them and
Oh,
they're
you still
they're
have them?
yeah, they're like those ones that can never break. You know those ones?
The Corelle?
They're Corelle. They're a type of
Oh,
Corelle.
I will never ever have Corelle
You
dishes.
don't judge me.
I'm not
Don't
judging.
judge me. I just listened to all your weird bullshit and didn't judge you. I say one thing and I'll never, ever, ever stop
You
that.
just told me I had a Winnie the Pooh mug, which, by the way, I don't.
Well, surprising, right? That's surprising.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe we're not mature.
I think that
Right?
I don't know.
Maybe we're not. Maybe we have not. I think no, let's rephrase. I think we can be mature. We can pull maturity out when we need to,
I think so.
right? If the atmosphere requires maturity, I can pull it out and be mature with the next guy.
I agree.
But if my everyday life doesn't need it, I'm not just bringing it out to be mature, right? I'm not going to just be stuffy to be stuffy, right?
That's what we think being an adult is. We think it's being
Stuffy.
stuffy.
So it's squashing my spirit, right? I'm not just going to let you squash my spirit, right? I'm not going to let you do it.
That's absolutely right. We think by being an adult, it is squashing our inner spirit.
Squashing us, and I can't stand for that. No, right? I'll let you know when it can be squashed. You can squash it, but most times it can't be squashed. Right? Don't squash
Oh,
don't squash me.
don't squash me.
Don't squash my spirit.
We're a special kind of human being, I think.
Right? We are pretty darn special, Samantha. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Oh, so we
Right?
think. Okay.
Guess what? Big news. Big news
Uh-oh.
again. More Boom Baby Bakery news. Samantha,
Oh.
we're going to put a twist on the classics.
Okay.
Uh-huh. We are going to take chicken salad, right? And we're going to use a lemon mayo in it.
What show were you watching that happened?
Listen, I'm not done. We're going to take a salmon or a tuna and we're going to use it with a lemon lime aioli. Uh-huh. We're going to twist it up, Samantha.
Sounds delightful.
That's what we're bringing back for the summer. We are new twist on the classics. I didn't watch it on a show. I just thought about it.
Really?
Yeah. I might have seen an article and thought, ooh, that looks good.
I might have seen an article.
I might have read something.
So you're ripping off someone else's idea.
It's out there, so it's everybody's idea. It's mayonnaise.
It's me.
And aioli, right? And a lemon lime aioli. Doesn't that sound delightful for very summery?
Lovely.
I know. I thought so too, right?
On a nice, soft sourdough would be lovely.
Like on a nice sourdough, right? Sounds
Delightful.
wonderful, right? Sounds so. Stay tuned. Look forward to that. Okay. Similar to the nursery rhymes that I have some questions about. I have a few more questions from just kind of weird thinking stuff, I think. Okay. I want to know what happened to Barney the purple dinosaur and who decided that Mrs. Beasley was no longer cool.
Oh, I remember Mrs. Beasley.
Remember pull her string?
Yes.
And she talked.
I think I might have had one as a kid.
I had a Mrs. Beasley doll.
I think everybody had a Mrs. Beasley doll.
Now she's worth probably $1 million.
Probably.
She's worth a lot of money.
I do believe they resurrected Barney, but they made him a new version of Barney.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I do believe Barney is still around. But what did happen? Nobody liked Barney. Everybody thought Barney the purple dinosaur was
weird, except for the kids. The kids must have liked him.
Kids loved him, but the adults didn't like him.
The adults weren't fan. And I guess that's my thing. Is I just was thinking like who decides when the childhood iconic toys are done? Who decides that?
Well, true.
Like strawberry shortcake, super popular.
Well, it came back though.
But not really. Then it's gone. Smurfette. No. Everybody loved Smurfette. Where the hell is she?
Everybody loved the Smurfs when they first came out.
Yeah, and then they're gone. Care Bears. Care Bears.
Cabbage Patch Dolls.
Right. Like all these things. Who decided that now we're done with them? And why? Why did we have to be done with them?
Because like
toys,
any good thing,
it comes to an end.
Right.
Right, like I get like lots of the toys, right? Like they advance, new advancements, right? The Game Boys become better, blah blah blah. But things like a stuffed Cabbage Patch, a stuffed doll is a stuffed doll. She hasn't really become a whole lot. She hasn't really changed a lot.
Not unless it talks,
right? Unless it talks, right? I don't know. I was just a little worried about that. I'm like, what happens to these guys?
Oh my gosh! Anybody looking through their old stuff, if you find a Mrs. Beasley.
Look it up. I think she's worth some money.
She could be.
I think she's worth some cash, Mrs. Beasley is. She's old. She's really, really old.
She's very old.
Yeah, right? Like I barely remember her.
I had a walking doll.
Yeah, I never had a walking doll. Never.
My brother had a big bird.
Really?
A big bird stuffy.
Huh. But you can still get that shit though. That's not worth money. My favorite though is like Ernie and Bert, right? They're my favorite stuffies. I love Ernie and Bert so much. I have my my baby beans.
Okay. Right? Yes, but there's controversy with your baby beans.
Shh, don't talk about it. Baby Beans is in hiding right now.
Yes.
She's in the Witness Protection Act. Nobody knows where she is. Right? Nobody, just Mike and I know where she is.
Yes, okay.
That's how she's got to stay for now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I liked our old toys, but the new toys are fun too.
I'm sure they're just fun, right? We're just not kids playing with them.
This is true.
Right.
but we just admitted that maybe we were a little too young for our chronological age.
Well, it's hard to say. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard, Samantha.
Uh, okay, but speaking of aging, there was an interview with Justine Bateman,
Okay.
and she was defending
That's a
aging
blast from the
naturally.
past, eh? Right.
Yes.
Like, so was Mallory Keaton, if memory serves,
Uh-huh.
from Family Ties.
Yeah, from Family Ties. She was defending aging naturally. And I guess it's because she's never had Botox and, she's got wrinkles on her face and she doesn't feel
Okay.
the
So
need
now I
to.
feel like a shithead. Thank you.
No. Why?
Because we were just commenting on the lady from 1971.
No, because we were surprised that she looked older than we did because she's younger than us. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Good.
We
Not
were
not a
we were
shithead.
wondering what happened. Like,
Okay.
that's all. We
Okay.
weren't I wasn't comparing myself to her. I just thought you look older than 1971 when I should be the one looking older than you,
Gotcha. Okay. Good. I just wanted to
right?
be good. So we're not shitheads.
No, we're not
Okay,
shitheads.
good. Happy.
I thought she still looked delightful,
She
but
was
I just felt
beautiful.
or we have a very odd sense of what we think we look like
Maybe.
when we
Maybe
think
people
we
look at
look
us
young,
and
but
think
really
maybe
we
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 don't.
don't.
Maybe not. It's hard to say.
Yeah, but I just think there is something to letting people do whatever they feel they need to do. We're a very uh superficial society that way
Yeah.
when we don't feel women should be able to age naturally. I mean, it's when everybody started letting their hair go gray during the pandemic. That was a big to do, right? When people let their
Definitely.
hair go. And it's like, because it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work being a gal.
It's a lot of work being a gal, and it's a lot of work dyeing your hair, every 3 to 4 weeks because you get, you know,
Try being me
regrowth.
even more. Try being me with short hair, right? You got to get it cut all the time. It's a lot of work,
Hmm. Yeah.
right?
So I don't know. Like, I think Justine Bateman, if you're comfortable in your own skin, which she apparently is,
Yeah.
and was very confident in how she was speaking about
And
it,
she still looks really good.
just leave it alone,
Yeah,
people.
right? Like, I'm not a
But I
Botoxer. I'm not going to ever Botox.
no, I just
It's not my thing.
yeah, I don't know. Like, it just and then there are people who do want to do that. So
Yeah,
you can't make them feel bad for wanting to do it, but you shouldn't make a woman not who doesn't want to do it feel bad for not doing it,
right. I
right?
think to each is
We
their
have to
own,
be able
right?
to see both sides or both
Yeah,
spectrums, and there will be people who sit in the middle
definitely.
who will do maybe a little bit of some little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, to each is their own. That's what I think about that, Samantha.
Yeah,
Right?
but whatevs, man.
Whatever, whatever. You do you. Isn't that your phrase? You do you.
You do you, boo.
Right? Weird phrase. Not one of my favorites. All right, just
Okay.
saying, just
All right.
saying.
All right, Lisa, what's making you shake your head this week?
Samantha, I'm shaking my head this week at people who walk, so the walkers in the world,
Mhm.
and that I'm shaking my head at the walkers who don't respect the cars around them.
Oh, what happened?
Well, it just seems like I get that you're walking, but there's still cars, right? And I get that they say, right, that the pedestrian has the right of way, blah, blah, blah. But really, right, it's a car and you shouldn't just dart out to walk like you should. Sometimes they're not even like paying attention or just checking to see that the car is actually stopping. You know what I mean?
Are they on their phone?
Sometimes they're on their phone, right? I don't walk and talk on my phone because that's too much work for me, right? That's too hard.
Mhm.
But I just think that there's people like be aware of your surroundings, people,
I
right?
agree.
And don't think you can't take on a car no matter what. So I shake my head at the walkers actually. And now they're all out, right? Because the weather's starting to get a little bit nicer.
Well, this is true, right?
Everybody's out walking.
So the bikes are out too.
Yeah, right. Which that brings
Grr.
all that coming too. What about you? What are you shaking your head at this week?
When I was leaving for work, I was locking my door and this woman comes around the corner and I looked at her and she's like, "Morning." And I'm like, "Morning." And then she kind of DM'd me the once over.
Oh,
And I'm like, "Is that a judgment once over?
what's that for?
Short, skinny person?"
Huh?
Because
Huh.
1, I'm taller than you. 2, if I sat on you, you'd die.
That's
So
my superpower.
that's my superpower. And all I thought was, I don't think I need that in the morning.
Huh,
I didn't enjoy that from that person. And they live in
yeah.
my building. So I was like, I felt like it's the eye of judgment. And then
It's a little
I
unsettling.
well, you know what? And then I just turned around and said, fuck off.
Yeah, right underneath your breath. I'm sure you did, right?
I did because I was like, don't,
You're not putting up with that shit,
uh-huh.
right?
You should be nice to me because you might need me somewhere here,
You never know, right? Like, she might get a
right?
flat tire, she might need something. Who
Mhm.
knows,
I
right?
didn't
Might
love
need a
that.
can of tuna or something,
I can't do that. Yeah.
right?
But I
Interesting.
was just, I was like, I don't love that. I don't love
Yeah,
that about you right now,
I would shake my head at that too.
little old lady.
Little old lady.
But
Huh.
apparently I'm a little old lady, so
Well,
whatever.
I think that's we've come to that
Uh,
conclusion this week.
uh-huh. My brother's like, "Oh, one more year and you get a senior's discount." And
I'm
yes, I
excited.
do.
I'm excited for that for you, right?
Yes, I
And
do. One
you
more
are
year.
paying for all the food.
Oh, gee. No, I'm not.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
No.
Share the goodwill.
All right, guys, we want your feedback on what we talk about. So send your comments to ismhead@gmail.com. You might just find it being mentioned during an episode. And also, guys, you know where to connect with us. You really, really do. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. It's just search for I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam, and boom, there we are. And we do have Patreon. It's patreon.com/I Shake My Head. For as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early and an extra episode every month. And we also have merch. We have some swag. So if you need something with Lisa and I, our Bitmojis on like a t-shirt or a hat or I don't know, leggings. I believe it was Caroline Johnson who bought the leggings and
Yes, right?
showed us that yes, we
Bath
do show up
mats,
in leggings.
bath shower mats,
Yes.
all
All
of
you have to
that.
do is go to ishakemyhead.threadless.com and boom, there we are. We want to thank John Domingo. He is the best kept secret in podcasting and he keeps us sounding great and apparently counting all the rights and the oh my gods along the way.
And if he wants them out, he's got a lot of work to do.
He doesn't.
Samantha, another week done.
Another week done.
Friends of the podcast, we're gearing up for our 6th anniversary sometime in the next couple weeks.
Gearing up. Sounds
We're
fun.
gearing up for that, right?
What are we gearing up for, Lisa?
I don't know. Maybe can we have cake or something? That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
Maybe we do a special episode from the car,
Oh, there we have cake.
right? Like take it back to the beginning, right?
Yes.
Something like that. We could have cake there, maybe our
Mhm.
cupcake. I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? Pizza in the car like we used to,
Oh, there you go.
right? Some nostalgia. I don't know. Anyway, Samantha, anything else this week?
No, I'm good.
You're good? Okay. Well,
Mhm.
here's hoping that next week we are talking about spring and ankles being freed.
Oh, that would be nice.
There would be nice. All right, Samantha, always a pleasure.
It should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.